Let's talk about it. The only new card in this, well, there's actually two. One of the two new cards in this deck is Kessig Flamebreather. You all know that I wanted to play this with Thermo-Alchemist. We're just going to call it 8 Alchemists, but the cards are slightly different, but not that different. Not really, you know. So we're just going to play 8 Alchemists tonight and see if we can burn our opponent's face off. That's the whole point. That's it. As much as we can, we're going to point burn at the face, try to ignore creatures if possible. It's not always going to be possible, but we're going to try and just 20 our opponent over the course of 5 or 6 turns. Hopefully that works. But Kessig Flamebreather will help add up that damage a lot. Hopefully we get some multiples, like 2 Flamebreathers and an Alchemist. Let's try to make that a reality. But there's also Reckless Impulse, which gives this deck off an awful lot of draw power, you know? Just for 2 mana, and we get damage off of Flamebreather, damage off of Alchemist, draw a couple of cards, sort of draw cards, light up the stage a couple of cards. Cast those, deal more damage, maybe they're burn spells, and blah, blah, you know. Like, we're going to try to get this thing rolling. That's all I'm saying. 1 copy of Cinderclasm because it doesn't kill our important creatures aside from Bloodthirsty Adversary if we kick the Cinderclasm. But, you know, if we have 5 mana, then Bloodthirsty Adversary is effectively a 3/3 because it gets counters, so then Cinderclasm won't kill it. So, you know, a couple of Abrades in the deck to help, you know, dome chariots and stuff like that. Spikefield Hazard, play with fire, Royal Eruption, Igneous Inspiration, Magic Missile, and then start from scratch in the board are all of our burn spells. A few Den of the Bugbear, but there's no Faceless Haven in here because I wanted all the red mana I could have access to because I kind of think we're going to need it in this deck, especially considering I wanted to play Spikefield Hazard. I felt like that drove the land total down low enough that Faceless Haven wasn't as much of a reality, but Den's a good card too, so we are going to try this out. That was probably the fastest deck tech ever, but like, what do you really say? Just hit him. Just hit him in the face. Well, not the best hand in the world on the draw, but we'll take it. Oh, God, a blue source. Oh, God, a Ruin Crab. I guess we have a way to bust it up, but they will get a mill off of it. Hopefully they don't Evolving Wilds or something, you know. Oh, a Cynic Crab. 2 lands and a Reckless Impulse in the yard. Here comes a Listen Carry added. Dude, there's an uncommon in the new set that's literally like better than this card. Just play it. Why are you playing cards that aren't in standard? You could just... It's ridiculous. That's especially going to tilt me. It's like, you have a card that's literally better than this card. Just craft it. It's an uncommon. Dude. By the way, we're not doing the thing that I said we were going to do. We're just point removal spells at their face. We're not doing that. A Ruin Crab and a ramp card that gets him to 4 mana on the next turn is probably too good. It's a Prosperous Innkeeper. Simic Ramp with Crab. What does that mean? What could you be doing over there? Well, let's Magic Missile. Sucks, they're gonna keep that treasure no matter what. Let's pop them in the teeth. You gonna counter it? You know, like Decisive Denial or something? Snakeskin Veil! Nice. They earned the nice there, I think. You don't want to waste no wild cards. It's uncommon wild cards. I don't know. Maybe I'm privileged. I know I'm privileged in terms of like buying cards and stuff, but I think I crafted like 100 uncommons this morning and I still have over 100 uncommon wild cards. So I guess we just like Reckless Impulse, play with fire or something. That's the thing we can do. I do want to hit the land drop like pretty bad. So let's try this card out. Cast it for the first time tonight. Get the land drop. Thank you. Flame Breather. Let's go. It's exactly perfect. Perfect hit off of Reckless Impulse. Are you going to counter it? Are you just going to make sure we have the worst night? You're going to Fading Hope? They only have 2 cards left. 3 now, but they are pretty low on cards, all things considered. They're coming in, baby. You can have it, little innkeeper. Go for it. Not falling for another Veil. Here comes a Ruin Crab. All right, let's Royal Eruption the Crab. Please resolve. They have a Snakeskin Veil, where I'm almost sure of it. They probably wouldn't have come in with the Innkeeper if not. Yeah. Oh, Decisive Denial. Okay. Is the other card a Veil? Are we just going to get completely blown out here? They only have one card left. Is it a Veil? Dude. Dude. Holy crap. Okay, they just wanted to draw a card. But maybe they drew a Veil. It's possible. Huh? What you got? Oh my god! Dude. Amazing. And then they drew the card that tilts me because it's not in standard. Oh, man. Oh, what a draw. Okay. Okay, let's go. I'm never going to stop laughing. Oh, they're going to put me in the loony bin. Like, what happened to that guy? Oh, man. I just can't believe that happened. I cannot freaking believe that happened. Let's go. Double block it. No? Okay. They want the mana. They want to draw the coma and resolve it or whatever. Nope. Yeah, they kept that card in their hand, though. What you got, man? I want to resolve this Thermo-Alchemist. Let's go. Bang. What is that card, dude? What is that card? Okay. All right, we have 5 mana. We can start from scratch, which does kill the carry added, so, like, why not? Do I really want to come in with Flamebreather? Yeah. Even if it's a Snakeskin Veil, it's not like it kills the breather, so. What if it's an Inscription and they put 2 counters on the carry added? They don't. 9. Okay, guys. Here we go. I missed it, but I'll check the VOD. Yeah, it's funny. It's ridiculous. Our opponent's roped. I don't think we roped. At least there's that. You have 1 card in your hand. Oh, you guys think this is Salt? Do you guys think this might be Salt? You realize I could have been super salty when you drew the perfect card with 0 cards in your hand? But instead, I was very entertained. Yeah, it is. It's chronic. Yeah. Ooh, another Thermo-Alchemist. You know, but I think the play here actually is to just play something out of our yard. It's a tough decision. I'm just not too sure about this. All right, so we can Magic Missile and just blow up everything. I think that's probably the right idea. But first, let's tap Thermo-Alchemist. For a guy that's played like literally 300 games with Thermo-Alchemist, I always go to play the spell first, and I don't know why. It's auto pay. Magic Missile. Cast the spell 1, 2, or 3 targets. I'll take the or 3 mode. Look at us. Look at us. We're doing it. We're doing it, everybody. Bang. What are you going to do now, opponent? You got, like, stuff you're going to do? Yeah. Let's just wait. Let's just wait for the scoop because we know it's coming. Okay. Good stuff. See if we get to go first. Opponent goes first. Boo. But I guess I'll take this hand. I feel like Thermo-Alchemist is like a million times worse on the play, or on the draw, rather. Ooh, a mountain. It's covered with snow. They're one of the cool kids. They play snow-covered mountains. We don't need that tripe. They play with fire. I'm very tempted to exchange play with fire here, but that's a fool's errand. That's what a dummy would do. They didn't like the card on top of their library. Mountain into. This is where you start playing creatures, bud. Unless you don't have to. Nobody's making you. Oh, it's a Kargan Intimidator. Sweet. Play with fire. See, I'll actually use my burn spells to affect the board state. So that's worth more than points of life. Thermo-Alchemist. Let's go. That's a bunch of lands in our hand, isn't it? We really have a lot. Yeah, Arena found the mirror. Let's hope. Chandra! Yes! We get to play against Chandra. That's awesome. You know what sucks here is that we actually like can't immediately kill this Chandra, and that, again, that sucks a little bit. Whew, I don't want to have to do this. But next turn, maybe we just Magic Missile, hit Chandra and the opponent. But hopefully they don't Gold Span, because that'll blow us out. It's a Moonveil Regent. That's also not good. It's really not good. I'm really worried about 4 toughness creatures while playing this deck. Like, really worried. Just put a loyalty counter on your Chandra and let's go. Alright. Cool. Pass. Alright. We draw another land. I don't even really know how that's possible, but we pulled it off. Don't worry, everybody. We did it. Magic Missile to Chandra and the opponent. Submit. Dial it up. Let's hit it. Untap Alchemist. Play a land. We have got them lands, though. 6 lands in our first 11 cards. Kargan Intimidator. You want to discard your hand? You want to do it? They do. Oh, well, okay. Hall Monitor Conspiracy Theorists. This is quite the deck. This is quite the fun mono red deck. They actually want to play mono red aggro. Imagine. Imagine that. Mono red aggro? Why? It does look like a pretty decent aggro deck. Although I don't know if Hall Monitor is like still worth the slot anymore. I'm not sure it's good enough, but I really want to try out Voldaran Epicure in like a mono red deck. It's the red Thraben Inspector. A land. Why? How is it a land? How in the world is this card a land? That's unbelievable. 7 out of 12 cards have been lands. Let's see if we can draw a couple lands off this impulse. Opponent reading the card. That does, in fact, explain the card. Alright. So I guess we have to play an untapped land. So we're at 13. We can go to 5 next turn. There is a way to do this. Well, first of all, let's Magic Missile you and you. Submit the 2. Rhyming genius. Alright. Oh, no. Let me activate the ability first. See, I did it. I messed up. I told you I was going to do it at least once or twice tonight. But it's alright. You can tap it in response to the ability going on the stack, so it's whatever. Alright. So, at this point, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5. We could put them at 5. I wonder if they mess up here. They come in with Moonveil Regent. Well, I guess they still have Den to block Den. They're going to come in with Den. Okay. You're going to come in with both guys? Please come in with both of these creatures. They do. Okay. Okay. Not going to have the mana to come in with Den and cast Eruption. And even if we did, we'd be in trouble, right? So we put him at 10 here. Oh, 987, 654, 321. Crap. Well, I could kill the Moonveil Regent. But I'm going to take a different line here. I'm just going to Eruption Face. When it goes on the stack, I'll use the Alchemist. Don't worry. And now, just to ease your mind, I'll use the Alchemist again. Royal Eruption Face. Can't win though. I still can't win because Den of the Bugbear is too perfect. It's too perfect, right? Like I block Den and I still take 6. So screw it. Put him at 1. So if I'd killed Regent, if I'd used that burn to kill Regent, thank you, View Battlefield. I thought for a second they took away View Battlefield. So if I'd have killed Regent, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, they'd be at 7. God, that's a huge life total. They'd be at 7, no Regent. They come in with Den of the Bugbear. I block it with Thermo-Alchemist. Well, let's say I don't. Let's say I just take 3, 4 and block one of the tokens. So I go to 2. And then I'm still in a situation where I have to untap and deal like 7 damage to them. 6, really. No, 7. 7 damage to them. So I think that's tough. That would have been tough either way, you know? I'm trying to figure out how to add that one up to 20, but it's really hard. All right, we go first. We finally get a chance to go first. Yeah, that's fine. Have we seen a card from the new set? We probably have, and I just don't remember. Werewolf Pack Leader, huh? Cool. Pop in. I think I'll save the Abrade for a possible Isika's Chariot. I don't think there's anything I need to say play with fire. Because, see, there's 2 choices here. Igneous Inspiration, the Pack Leader, and use all of our mana. Or Royal Eruption, the Pack Leader, use 2 of our mana to hold up play with fire. I think the only thing I'm worried about next turn that the play with fire could kill is a Ranger class. But I don't think that's what they're going to play next turn. What I'm actually most worried about is an Old Growth Troll, which will probably win them this game of magical cards. But we'll see. Mono Green is my literal worst nightmare. Now I guess we can grab Start with Scratch, and that can take care of the Chariot, so Abrade can just be a normal removal spell. Yeah, sure. And go. There's the Ranger class. Are you kidding? Are you effing serious, dude? Are you stuck on lands? Is that why? Yeah, opponent's stuck on lands. The actual best thing that could ever happen to us. We're getting all the lands, though. That's not good. Do we play with fire this? Would I rather Royal Eruption? No, we want all the damage that we can get. Scry might be good, though. Like, is Scry better than an extra damage to the face? Is Scry better than an extra damage to the face? That's actually a really good question, isn't it? I don't know. I feel like we have playable cards in our hand right now, but will we always, right? Will we always? It's Thermo-Alchemist. Tell you what, Abrade can't go face, and there's really not a whole lot of targets for it. They said your go. I'll give them a nice. We still haven't even roped. We haven't roped, and they said your go. I absolutely can't stand opponents like this. They're going to just keep saying your go. That gets you muted around here. Not only does it get you muted, but a Your Go gets me to wait for 5 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, go ahead. Sculptor of Winter. They really need mana, like really bad. They're still not drawing it. Sure. We can't take this one Alchemist all the way. We can't. But we also can't let them have that mana. Yes. Yes, bloodthirsty adversary. Oh, my old friend. Autopay. Igneous Inspiration. Yes, I'll cast it. I wouldn't have chosen it if I didn't want to cast it. Are we looking towards the mascots at this point? As soon as I take this mascot, we won't draw another land for the whole game. If I don't take the mascot, that's all we'll draw. I'll take mascots. I think it's really good against green. It at least gives us a 4-power creature, and that's what I want. So, opponent down to 8. That's a good life total. Tilting them as the win con, yeah. They did. It worked. You were right, Texas Twister. Well, our opponent was stuck on lands there. I feel like if they'd have ever gotten to Old Growth Troll, the game would have been a little different. But we definitely drew all the right cards at all the right time, you know? All the right times. But against mono green, I guess I shouldn't have been too worried about this because they were stuck on lands. But against mono green, I'm really worried about them snowballing. You know, just like 2 turns is all they need to put enough damage on the table to kill us. Good hand. I mean, this is a fine hand, right? Absolutely no complaints here. I would like to get Thermo-Alchemist and Flamebreather on the table at the same time. I would really enjoy that. Save the hazard. Yay, Den of the Bugbear, you're here. It's enough lands for now, I think, though. Green-black, Ghoulish Procession. Okay. We drew another land. It's happening. Pop the Alchemist. Igneous Inspiration, your head. Do I want this start from scratch? I want this mascot's exhibition. I don't think mascot was the right pick. I really don't. I really don't. We're 4 turns away from it, and that's drawing 2 lands in those 4 turns. So, Blood Chief's Thirst, eh? Oh my goodness, they get a 2/2. Oh my goodness. That's how their deck works. You did it. You broke Ghoulish Procession, my friend. Good job. 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8. We do have Den of the Bugbear. We do have that. Can't do anything yet, but we have it, you know. I think a good idea would maybe just be not playing creatures for like the rest of the game. I'm doing it. I'm just going face in this place. Try not to play a creature that can block. They didn't do anything. They did absolutely nothing. So how much do you want to bet that they really want me to play Den of the Bugbear? Like a lot. They want me to activate it. They're not going to do anything. People just have no patience in ladder, do they? You know, it's really funny. Like in unranked, I sit here and take a second to make decisions like all the time without even roping. Like I didn't rope there. I didn't rope when the guy told me your go last game. But yeah, in unranked, I sit here to make decisions for like 30 seconds all the time or like explain my thought process to you guys, and it takes me a while. And people don't just quit in unranked where games don't even count. But I'm pretty sure that's like the second time we've had someone quit because they didn't want to wait around for me to think in ranked. Like, do yourself a favor, by the way, if you're one of these people, do yourself a favor. Go watch any match from the World Championship. It doesn't matter. Literally any match from the World Championship will do. And I want you to note that they rope on pretty much every turn of the game when making their decisions. You know why? You can. You have that time. The game gives you that amount of time to make a decision. And if you really want to play it as strategically as possible, when you really think about this, the best thing to do is use as much of the allotted time as they'll give you, right? Maybe not in the first like 2 or 3 turns of the game because you want to save timeouts or something for when the thinking really matters. But for the most part, good Magic players think about the decisions they're going to make. You know? Yeah, they're bronze gamers, time is money. You've got a point. That's true. That's true. We haven't come across too much like hardcore aggro. I was expecting more like mono white or something tonight. We just haven't really gotten any of it, you know? Alchemist. So that's what I would do. If I really cared about rank and I wanted to like rank up to Mythic as quickly as possible, I'd be playing mono white right now. This very moment. I would be playing mono white. Not even that it's the best deck in the format. It's just like, if you want to rank up as quickly as possible by getting in a lot of games, mono white is the deck. So, I want opponents on green mana. I'll take the start from scratch. In the turn. Everyone in mono white is filtered up to diamond. That's probably true. Oh, wow. A Herald. What up, Herald? I haven't seen you in a minute. Huh. They didn't get a card. Oh, no, they whiffed. Can't you get one out of your graveyard? No, it's the top. Okay, top of your... Well, hold on. The Elf Warrior Tyver card from on the... Man, they whiffed. That is... Oh, that feels so bad, dude. I'm so sorry. Oh, I'm so sorry, man. That feels horrible. Crap. Alchemist your head. I think I'll Inspiration the Herald. I'm really getting to the point now where I think I could probably just burn them out. Right? I'll take Sciences. You've got X1s, right? I mean, you're Elves. You've got X1s. What X1s does Elves play? I'll play this so that next turn I can Sciences into Magic Missile if I need to. That's the whole reason I played that land. Lair of the Hydra tapped. Any action? Circle of Dream. Of course! Ugh. I played the Spikefield Cave. Could have been able to body this for just 1 mana, but you know, that's fine. Oh, we got a Spikefield Hazard. Neat. All right, let's Sciences. When that goes on the stack, we'll tap the Alchemist. So Landerino. I could also just start from scratch the Circle of Dreams Druid. But I don't like that. I think that we tap Alchemist, Spikefield Hazard, the Circle of Dreams Druid, untap the Alchemist, tap the Alchemist, play a land, for God's sake, and then say go. Lana War? Did they sneak Lana War Elves into the deck? What are you even? When it enters the battlefield, target creature blocks its turn available. Okay. At the beginning of your end step, if a creature died this turn, you may pay 2 life. If you're trying to be my guest, pay 2 life, draw cards. That's whatever. Thermo-Alchemist has to block. Oh no. He's tapped. Let's play with fire. Your face, I guess. Sure. What's that? Oh, that's a card. That is a magic card right there, kid. Tap Thermo-Alchemist. Put him at 7. Activate the Thermo-Alchemist. Magic Missile your face. That's it. Just you. Just you. You take the damage. You keep the money. It's another person that didn't want to wait around to die. I actually was going to have to say go. They were going to get another turn. I just don't know what they could have actually done with it. You know? Wait, do you know how to tell if an ant is male or female? I don't. I guess if it's an uncle, it's a male. Opponent goes first. That was the worst pun ever, but top of my dome, dude. I heard somebody correct some... Oh, no. I guess we have Spike Field Hazard, which is great. Let's go ahead and do it. Why don't we? But yeah, I heard somebody the other day correct someone for saying aunt when they meant, like, you know, my mother's sister. Somebody said aunt, and somebody else was like, dude, it's aunt. It's aunt. And it's like, you can say aunt. You can absolutely say my aunt and uncle. You're a weirdo for trying to correct people. All right, we got our Flame Breather this game. Luminarch Aspirant. Aspirant. You gonna play something else? No? Okay. Do we Cinderclasm? You think if we Cinderclasm that they Snakeskin Veil? Wouldn't that be fun? Snakeskin Veil would be pretty good against anything we try to do. So I think Cinderclasm is correct. Yeah, we're not going to play Impulse this turn, so let's go ahead and play the land. Kick the Clasm. And please, God, kill this Luminarch Aspirant. Please, Jeebus. If we don't kill the Aspirant, it might be game over. I'm kind of serious. We can still Inspiration it next turn, maybe. Oh, they've got something, too. They've got something for 1 green mana. Oh, no. Oh, no. Oh, that's bad, dude. You just reading Flame Breather? Are you just impressed? Like, oh, that's a good-looking card there. I've seen that. A little common. That's nice. You are a common, right? Yeah, it's a common. Play me some Flame Breather and Popper. Snakeskin Veil, you jerk! You jerk! Well, you don't have Indestructible. You just have Hexproof. So I'm coming. You want to trade? No, but I'll take the damage. And then I'll take some damage. God. We can't just Inspiration it either because they put the counter on it with a Veil. Like, God, what a body. Oh, I was worried about it too. I straight up said, like, if they have Snakeskin Veil, it's going to be a problem. They did. Oh, but they didn't put the counter on Aspirant. Oh. That's really good news they didn't put the counter on Aspirant. That is so good, dude. All right, do I want a Royal Eruption or Igneous Inspiration? I think we want an Inspiration. That uses all of our mana and gets us a card. Please don't have another Veil, dude. Thank God. Okay. So, 3 lands. I think we start from scratch. Again, opponent on green mana. They might have a Seeker's Chariot. Certainly no attacks. That lifelink is going to be a huge pain in the butthole. But we got to do it, don't we? We have to take it. Catilda. It is humans. I was wondering if you were humans the whole time. No blocks. Sucks. Sucks. Well, just kill everything, I guess. Boop, boop. Submit to. I hope you're paying attention to how amazing Magic Missile is, by the way. Install these, like, dumb little aggro decks. Pretty sick card. They give us a nice. Thanks. Augur of Autumn. That's all their mana. Okay. Let's, I guess, abrade that. Well, you know, the really aggressive play here would be Reckless Impulse, find the land, play Abrade. Kind of into it. I have to find the land off of this, though. So this is lands and... Yeah, play lands and... Oh, but they can't coven it. They can't coven, so it's fine. I think it's actually fine if they have a turn with their Augur. They are looking for lands, though, so maybe not. We got the land, though. Thank Christ we got the land. We got the land. We need to draw a land next turn, too, so we can maximize this adversary. Well, hold on to a braid, right? Well, we had to start from scratch. Maybe we need multiples, though, right? We have 2 Royal Eruptions. I'll do this. Get on in. Well, it's 16. Did opponent find their 4th land? Doesn't appear as though they have. Luminarch Aspirant. Okay. Alright, but now we have to worry about Snakeskin Veil again. But at least we get a Bloodthirsty Adversary to go along with whatever we do here. Yeah, let's Bloodthirsty Adversary, get back the Igneous Inspiration, right? Could also Cinderclasm, but that's not... I mean, yeah, this is the best thing to do. I'm pretty sure. Snakeskin Veil? Nope. Okay, great. That's really good. Let's get the mascots, sure. Haven't had to cast one yet, but whatever. Opponent at 11 now. Prosperous Innkeeper. Well... now they have 4 mana next turn. Intrepid Adversary. Okay. We can take out both of these things. There's a land. We actually kind of want them. We get 1 more land. We can kick the Royal Eruption. We can play the mascots. It's all good. Yeah. Yeah, I'll do it this way. Intrepid Adversary. Oh, I should have gotten the Magic Missile back with the Bloodthirsty Adversary. That was the actual way to play this. But this way, I get to play more non-creature spells and hit with Flamebreather for a lot of damage. So, whatever. Plus, next turn, I mean, they try to play something this turn, we can probably do some serious mess with Adversary. A Fall of the Imposter. Oh, sorry, bud. Sorry, buddy. Whoops. All right. I was going to play the Adversary there and just, like, completely murder them, but whatever. We go first. Alchemist into Impulse, like, Impulse for that 3rd land drop. Yeah. It's not bad. Adversary for later. It's weird having Adversary and Alchemist in the same deck, because, like, sometimes you want to get the haste damage in with Adversary if you're against control or something. But you really want to play Alchemist as early in the game as possible. Maximize its damage. Alright, tapped blue-black land. See, like here, if I go ahead and Bloodthirsty Adversary, that's like 2 turns of Alchemist, you know? But if our opponent is control, I actually kind of like Adversary more as a 5-mana card. Of course, they're tapped out. I mean, I don't know. I think I'll Alchemist. I'm not actually sure this is right. I think the haste damage is probably what we wanted there, to be honest. Hey, food dog. How you doing? Another tap land. This time it's red. So opponent's on Grixis. Are you just playing the Leer deck? I don't know that we're going to get a new card tonight. I don't know if a single person's going to be playing with one of them. All right, now that opponent knows what we're up to. Yeah. Yeah, let's do it. Didn't get the land. We did get this. I'm going to do all this while my opponent is tapped out. Probably the better way to do that. Land next turn? I kind of want it. Sure. Say go. Yeah, it seems like no one's playing new cards. Expressive Iteration. Try to hit their land drop here. That's what we did with Reckless Impulse. Only we missed our land drop. We know we're drawing one next turn. It's whatever. Really like to get to 5 lands, so this Adversary is serious. Although now they're going to play Hall. We know they're tapped out again, right? So we could get down an Adversary. That's not bad. All right, we Impulse. Well, tap the Alchemist. Impulse. There's a land. Good, good, good. Oh, we can Flame Breather. Oh, we can Flame Breather. I'm walking into a sweeper. I'm just walking hard into a sweeper. We're going to lose the hazard if we don't play it this turn, but I don't really care that much. 10, 13, 12 if we just play the Spike Field. Put him at 13 if we play the Flame Breather and nothing else. I'm doing this. This will actually hopefully add up to a fair amount of damage next turn, but they could just have removal spells, and that won't feel good. What you gonna do? If they have removal spells, I'd rather them use them on these, like right now. They're not going to, though. Okay. Well, I'm gonna try to Adversary. That's a lot of lands, isn't it? Try to Adversary. See if it gets countered. It doesn't. Okay. Let's try to cast the Inspiration and get another card. We get to. That's unbelievable. Tap the Alchemist. What do you have? You have something. There's no way you have all this open mana, nothing to do with it. Negate the Inspiration. Okay. Wubba wubba. That'll put him at 7. 6, really. And then Bloodthirsty Adversary plus Play with Fire puts him at 1. Valky! Okay, so you're going to take the Bloodthirsty Adversary. Okay. That sucks. That does suck. It's not the end-all be-all. As long as we don't draw a 7th land in our top 16 cards, which is possible. Foretell, that's probably an Epiphany, isn't it? Tap. All right, opponent tap down. Let's get... Okay, that's good. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. We have 6 mana, so start from scratch might be able to finish the job for us here. Yep. What you gonna do? You gonna block the... They're not gonna block? Oh my god. Why would you do that? Why would you not block? That's ridiculous. Just do it. Bam. Yeah, it was already lethal. I was thinking in case we absolutely had to, but, you know, opponents tapped out. So. Honestly, mono green is so much better than mono white in the mono green, mono white matchup. Just play mono green. Just play mono green. But again, if you don't have much time, you know, like if you're trying to bang out games as quickly as possible, I think mono white's the fastest deck to get in games with. Another three games in a row? 3 games in a row. Mono white. Okay. We were wondering where y'all were, and here they are. Adversary. That's funny. Well, I am probably just going to hold on to this Spike Field Hazard, honestly. I'll take this 1 damage, it's fine. And then I'll just Cinderclasm. Sounds right. Yeah, Den of the Bugbear. Cinderclasm. Sure. How's that? That's why you don't play Intrepid Adversary on 2. Don't do it. Let's hope they don't also have a Luminarch Aspirant. You'd think they would have played it that turn if they had had one. Usually Intrepid Adversaries on 2. That's usually a sign of not a better 2-drop, right? Okay, let's see if they have one, though. They have an Usher. Okay, so they didn't have a better 2-drop. Usher, pretty good. I'll give that to you. I guess we can just 2-for-1 them again, and that's pretty sexy, right? Yeah, sure. Boom, boom, and boom. We get all 3 here. See, this is why I keep saying we need to save this card or that card for the X ones. In this game, we're getting all the X ones. It's nice. Our opponent just looking at their hand like, what were my first 2 turns? What even were my first... Stonebinder's familiar. All right, you still got guys. You still... Wow. Wow. Do I fall for this? Do we just 2-for-1 the opponent again? Do we? You know, like... Do it again. Play it again, Sam. I guess we'll do it. I mean, I think this is actually not the best thing in the world, but we'll see. I will say that if opponent plays Adeline, we have a way to deal with it. If opponent plays Shield, we have a way to deal with it. Just try to catch him walking into a Luminarch Aspirant. Yes! All the right moves, dog. We actually still have to win the game, though. That's the problem. So winning the game is actually still very far off. Oh, nice. Yeah, double Alchemist. Let's go. That'll do it. Where have you guys been, you know? I thought I was going to get the tilt win, too. I really thought that they were going to tilt and just quit. Sun Gold Sentinel. What you going to get out of my yard? The Cinderclasm. Okay. Smart. 5 mana, so I can Alchemist, or excuse me, Adversary, rather. Yeah, it's got to be better than Second Alchemist, right? Second Alchemist is just fun. It's just fun. Although... Nah, dude. I came here to kick ass and chew bubblegum. And I am all out of bubblegum. This is a Thermo-Alchemist deck. Let's play effing Thermo-Alchemist, dude. Let's go. We can Adversary next turn and go ham. Absolutely ham. Yep, you play that. That's fine. Whatever. That's good. Good card. Beep. Ping. Oh, a Play with Fire could take it out, but I'm just going to... I'd rather do all the damage. So let's ping. And let's ping. Intrepid Adversary is a card that has the potential to be really good against us too, by the way. Pay that mana. Pay it. Magic Missile. Let's go. Yes, I'll play that. Bing bong. Submit 2. Up. Submit. Bing bong. This is how every game is supposed to go, bruh. Like, this is it. End the turn. Yeah, that Adversary was serious. That was the real play. Yeah, an Adversary duel. Turns out Bloodthirsty beats Intrepid in this exact circumstance. Now they're going to read Adversary. I imagine this is a Brutal Cathar, Skyclave Apparition, one of those, something like that. Yep. I'm going to tap out for it. We'll put him at 7. And then we're going to do something freaking hilarious. Actually, we're not. We're just going to kill the Apparition and get a 2/2, which isn't amazing. Kill that. We finally get to swing with the Den of the Bugbear, don't we? Seems like it's taken enough time. Come on, buddy. That's lethal. And that's how the deck plays. That's every single game with the deck, guys. The deck never doesn't play like that.